bracket, and it is expected to remain at these levels until the end of the year. The zero increase in tertiary education fees will contribute to the moderation. The weak rand is adding to the pressure pushing up prices of imports. With high interest rates and an overall high cost of living, consumers are in for tough times ahead.
The picture is quite dismal for consumers in 2016. We talk just speaking about high inflation that is eroding the purchasing power of consumers. So your money could buy you less products, and especially that food prices have risen significantly and at the moment standing at about 8.8% on an annual basis. That is probably the bulk of the low-income earners' spending is on food. And now on top of that, transport, we had a significant increase in the petrol price last month. So all of those add, to less disposable income in the pockets of consumers.
Economists warn that despite the weak economic growth, consumers should prepare themselves for even more interest rate hikes.
We see further interest rate hikes in the second half of this year. I'm quite sure that will happen, regardless of the negative impact on the economy. It's not that they're not aware of it; it's that they've got to be seen to be reacting. Otherwise, the labour movement will say, "Oh, well, they're going to let inflation run away." In that case, we've got to get wage hikes of considerably higher than we were previously asking. And then when we try to borrow money internationally to raise foreign loans, the interest rate asked of us will be so much higher. So it gets a vicious cycle going that we can't afford to enter.
On a month-on-month basis, inflation is expected to grow at 1.4%, with the main driver being food prices. Core inflation is forecast to rise by 5.8% year-on-year. Gloria Sefako Mosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.